I'm gonna get him attention getter. Keeping it.
In a few minutes, we will be preparing to open the Hip Hop Summit.
And corrupt come back home. But at the same time, these same people who get in the media when I'm gone, I'm in prison, to say how they had bad deals. Friday, you know I'm gonna keep it one way. Yeah, you sold 1 million records, but you don't have $1 million. So the same person who complained about Death Row, who made $10, $15 million, you don't even have $1 million. It ain't gonna give you one. But they'll gather support. They'll tell everybody what they want to hear at a certain time. But at the same time, I'm going to be the last nigga standing. A lot of people talk about their new labels. A lot of people got fast. I want to go like this. This means give back to me with me in 10 years. You stay around for 10 years and still be yourself, happiness is everything. Once again, it's not about putting nobody down. But at the same time, what are y'all gonna do for us? I can look at this panel. I can go down the line. You know I got love for Steve Harvey. Who can't love Steve Harvey? He think he cleaner than me. Hey, we got some independent things. Are you gonna play our record? Big boy! What's going on, man? There's independent labels out there. You gonna play that record?
Yeah.
What we gonna do? We can have these all day. At the end of the day, we're gonna be the end result. We're gonna help each other. When it's about time we help each other, but there gotta be a constitution. Because I think one thing wrong with us. I'm far from a racist. I know it's all racists in here. But I think black people is the most forgiving race ever existed. This is all bad. You go all the way back to slavery. And somebody raping your wife. And you gotta live with that she done been, I'm gonna say it like it is. Dig him out, got a thing blow out, right? And the only thing you wanna do is hum and say, Lord, that's not gonna get it. The more, if you go to slavery times, the more they beat slaves, majority, the louder they hum. They beat them. Lord. And keep on beating them. Same thing we do in this society. A lot of people go and say, oh, that's the homeboy. He snitched on everybody else, but he ain't snitched on me. He's still a snitch. That's the homeboy. He ran out on the homies, but he, you know, hey, he ain't nothing. It got to be a point where we start setting examples. Demonstration better than conversation. It got to start being a point where if a person's no good, he's a no good. Y'all got more control. Y'all buying their record. We the one make people believe who's hot, now, who's not hot. Especially when it comes from the West. The reason why people buy West Coast music, because they think the artist is hitting those corners. They think they really in low rides. They really think they even drinking 40s. They really think they really wear dickies, khakis, whatever you want to call it, but they don't. So it's really on us. It's really on us to pull the sheets off these old guys and start letting these new guys pass the baton to the new guys from the ghetto who really deserve it. And I hate to drag on, but I'm going to keep dragging on.
Drag on, man.
Because you know what? They might not like what I say, and I might get violated. So I'm going to go on and talk while I can talk.
Violated.
You know, I ain't scared of the penitentiary. I always say, I might not want to go back, but I never say I can't go back. God made me a man. I'm going to do time, I'm going to do whatever. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm not trying to live to be 130. I'm just trying to live long enough to take care of my kids and be healthy. Because when I can't be healthy, I can't be myself, I don't need to be here. A lot of people are scared of death. Some people believe in heaven, some people don't. I really deep down inside, a lot of people believe in heaven. If you ask this whole room, who all believe in heaven, who all want to go to heaven, raise your hand. Half the people gonna raise their hand. Who wanna go to heaven? Raise their hand. They gonna raise their hand. Then you turn around and say, who wanna die? Nobody gonna raise their hand. To get to heaven, you gotta die. To get the real money, you gotta make a sacrifice. To own your masters, you gotta give up something. We don't need no sometime in people. We don't need, I don't care if it's, matter of fact, let's do a roll call here today. Where's Jaru? Where's Redman? Where's Herb Gotti? Where's P. Diddy, Sean Combs, whatever you want to call him? Where's, I can go on and on. Where's Pete? Where's Outkast? Where's Jermaine Dupri? Where's it?
This is a West Coast beat.
But at the same time, they want to come out here and West Coast love. At the same time, when it's an East Coast summit,
We out there.
these old Hollywood wanna be fake niggas is out there. So why they can't show the same support, brother? Not an idiot, don't get me wrong, you know, it's cool. At the same time,
Isn't the reason why they don't show their support in Los Angeles is because of confrontations and beefs that have been taken from these records and to the street, the hip hop, the all that.
well, you gotta realize one thing, hold on, sister. One thing you can't realize is this, I don't have nothing against the Bloods and the Crips.
Wait a minute.
That's a part of the ghetto.
Okay, wait a minute.
I don't have nothing against somebody trying to make their money.
I helped start this hip hop. I was one of the first artists on Death Row. And the only
You weren't the first artist on Death Row, you was one of the artists on
I
Death
was
Row.
one
Yeah,
of
man.
the
But at the same time, Joel,
Before it was a Death Row, there was a shop.
Joel going-
DOC was there, we didn't even have a label. I helped name the label. And my main concern is now, is the youth and the rest of the people that are here. If you have beef with
With all due respect, sister, we're gonna have a question. When brothers
Yeah.
brothers and sisters, we are gonna let her speak, but in the proper way. In the proper.
You cannot continue to let
No,
certain statements
I
be
don't.
made, and they're incorrect, because these are our minds, and we're being fed. And I am one of the artists, I represent
Sister.
Jesus Christ. And it's been too long that we have to keep going through this, and I do apologize.
Sister, you don't have to apologize. We want you to
I
speak.
do apologize, but I cannot sit here and continue to let the devil detour our purpose for being here. That's serious. And I deeply apologize. I deeply.
And that nigga up there saying, "Can't you shoot that ain't real though? That's not what this means. You don't come here especially." Nah, but I'm saying though, he's saying shit though, but this ain't the minister just spoke. He didn't even hear. The minister though just spoke. He didn't even hear what the whole meaning about.
at the same time, I don't care what nobody say. As men, we have a responsibility. As men, when all eyes on us, when it's a situation where the United States, I don't care if it's the ghetto, I don't care if it's the world, when it's a problem, they need somebody to be strong. They're not gonna look at the women, they're not gonna look at the kids, they're gonna look at the men. So if you're a man, you're gonna come face your accuser. You're gonna come to support. You can make excuses all you want to. You can swim, you can sit with women all day. But it's a man's world. Don't get me wrong, I got love for the women, but it's still gonna be us on the front line. If it's a war, it's gonna be the men on the front line. That's what's wrong now. It's 2002, there's more women speaking than men. And some of these, hey, I see a problem going on. You can say what you want to say about what I see going on. Because men, not all of us, some of the men want to be women. And some of the women want to be men. talk about God, everybody can talk about Jesus Christ. But I'm gonna tell you something else. I ain't no gay basher. But sucking coochie is the dope. So you can't talk about what you're doing today on Sunday and Tuesday night. You know, I go out too. I see your peanuts. I see you on that dance floor eating that girl out. Now either we're gonna have a more productive conversation and work with stuff. Okay. The thing is this. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. It's this. At the end of the day, at the very, very end of the day, it's how many people want to have a union. How many people want to get together and say, okay, we're going to network. You got a deal at Universal and your points is too low. You got a deal at Universal and they got 100% of your publishing. You got a deal at Sony and you don't own your masters, but it's your artist. And I'm going to tell you one other thing before you guys go, if you really want to know what's going on, it's real plain and simple. A lot of record companies tell you that at the end of the day, you have the right to buy your masters back. If someone's already yours, come on, Chris. Hey, homies, everybody is, you know one thing about us, we don't gotta get in front of the camera and act up. We are who we are.
And the purpose of this is for peace and unity, and the children of our generation that are buying the music. I drove right from San Francisco with my son, and it never left person.
Yes, I knew that was my people.
I'm glad. Come on up here.
I might never on my puppy, but let's just meet on one level so little eyes and so big.
You're exactly right. Okay, you're exactly right.
You're right.
Hey.
This is the organized meeting. You see people, they showing their response. People that came in for that, coming with a whole other vibe.
They gonna learn or not.
But that's the price of some children that are here.
That's not at all.
I knew that was my little cousin.
Hey, look.
Hey, try.
What I'm gonna do is this.
For all of the
Nigga stay east side.
families,
Big Friday, 21st Street.
Yeah.
everybody have a seat.
Train the billion, man. We gonna
Members of
get
the press.
it, man. Keep it modulating up this way,
Take
man.
pictures,
There it
please.
is.
Thank you. They knocked him down, he got up, and he turns out history showed the greatest mayor that Washington, D.C. has ever had, the Honorable Marion Barry, and his wife, Paul Masters back.